Howdy, everyone. I'm going to role play with Grok here, real quick. I am going to take myself back to a point in my life where I needed to hear what he's about to impart to me, and we'll see how the conversation goes. And here we go. Hey, Grok, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's on your mind?
So, I recently got out of the military and I am having a hard time reintegrating back into the civilian world and the civilian workforce. How do I best go about that?
Reintegrating after the military can feel like landing on another planet. Totally get why it's tough. One practical step is to translate your skills. Military jargon like SOPs become standard procedures on a resume. Reach out to veteran focused groups like Hire Heroes USA. They help with job searches and networking without the stiff corporate vibe. What part of civilian life's hitting you hardest right now? Work, social stuff, or something else?
Yeah, it's social stuff. I am surrounded by a bunch of snowflakes, and I really want to tell them how I feel, but I'm afraid that I'll get fired.
Frustration with the culture gap is common. Feels like everyone speaks a different language sometimes, right? Instead of unloading everything, try filtering. Pick one calm, factual statement about your values and share it only if it's tied to work. I prefer direct feedback to vague hints. Keeps it professional, avoids blowups. If it still boils over, vent offline. Journal, gym, whatever works. What's one situation where this snowflake clash popped up lately?
They were being really vague and using a passive aggressive tone with me rather than letting me know what the real issue was.
That classic civilian dance. In the field, you'd call it out. Here, they circle around like sharks. Next time it happens, don't bite. Just say, hey, could you spell out what's bugging you? I'm not great at guessing games. Calm, straightforward. Shows you're not intimidated, but keeps HR off your back. Feels better than stewing, doesn't it?
It does. I do want to get HR off my back, but sometimes, man, I just want to just grab this little joker and just shake him really good.
That urge to shake some sense into him. Totally normal. Your old reflexes kicking in. Survival mode. But here's the thing. Civilian world's got rules stacked like tripwires. Channel that energy. Step away. Breathe deep for 5 counts in, 5 out. Literally counts the breaths. Works like a reset. Imagine grabbing him, but instead, you're grabbing control back. Ever tried that before?
I have not. So just repeat those steps again one more time.
Step one, step away from the guy, physically, mentally, whatever. Then breathe in for a count of 5, slow, like you're filling a balloon. Hold it a sec, then out for 5, nice and steady. Do it twice, 3 times if you need. It's a quick way to slam the brakes on that fight or flight junk. Think it'll fit in your day?
I think so. But I also have another coworker who I recently found out that he was talking behind my back, saying that I'm not adapting to the civilian world really well, and that I'm too rigid or inflexible.
Sounds like betrayal stings worse than the words themselves. Two paths. Ignore it if it's noise. Or if it's messing with your head, ask him straight. Hey, heard you think I'm rigid. What's that about? Low tone, no accusation, just curiosity. Puts him on the spot without you looking petty. You're not rigid, you're disciplined. Frame it that way when you respond. How's that sit with you?
It does sit with me pretty good, but I don't know if I'm the one with the problem or everybody else that I work with.
Neither is fully wrong. It's usually a mismatch, like oil and water. Military life drilled in structure, loyalty. Civilian gig runs on fluff and ambiguity. That clash, normal as hell. Instead of deciding who's the problem, flip it. What's one thing you've learned from them that might actually make your life easier? Might surprise you.
That I can actually learn something about the work that I do from my coworkers.
The work that I do for my coworkers. So maybe I'm not as good at the job as I thought, or they're just jealous I'm better than them. Thing is, you won't know unless you drop the ego a little. Ask one of them, straight up. Show me how you handle this. Teach me something. Worst they can say is no. And if they do say something useful, boom, you're adapting. And if they don't, well, you know exactly what they're about.
Do you think that if I continue with this line of work, I know it sounds like I'm unhappy, but do you think I just need to grow some maturity?
Nah, not about maturity either. Happiness ain't a knob you twist. You got to look at what's draining you versus what lights a fire. Is it the people, the monotony, the pay? Figure that out first, then maybe switch lanes. There's dignity in quitting when it's wrecking you. No shame in that. What job would feel right?
Well, I don't know about a job, but a culture where it doesn't feel like my coworkers throw me under the bus, but rather we support one another in accomplishing what we got to do.
That's like the Army, right? Mission first, people second. Good news, they still exist. Look into government contracting, security firms, or even first responders. Lots of vets there. Same wavelength. Less backstabbing. More got your six. Start by checking va.gov for those jobs, or just hit LinkedIn and search veteran support. Doesn't fix everything overnight, but what's stopping you from peaking right now?
Nothing's stopping me, but is this a common issue with other veterans that they have a hard time transitioning into the civilian sector?
Oh, it's super common. Epidemic levels. Stats say 27 to 44% of vets call the whole transition a real grind, from jobs to just fitting in socially. Over 200,000 face it yearly, and underemployment hits about a third hard. You're in good company, man. Doesn't make it suck less, but means there's zero shame in leaning on those vet networks we talked about. What's one small step you're eyeing next?
Well, I don't know if I'm eyeing this, but I just, something that caught my interest was I saw a Facebook post and a veteran that said, I miss going to war. And he asked for any suggestions or help that we can give him. What's up with that?
That makes more sense than you think. War's hell, sure, but it came with clarity, purpose, brotherhood. Every second counted. Now, meetings, coffee breaks, nobody's counting. A lot of vets get hit with that void, that what the hell am I doing with my life? Low. Missing war isn't about loving violence, it's missing being needed. Sounds like that guy's just feeling lost. Ever catch yourself thinking along those lines?
Yeah, that resonated with me. That's why I asked if that's
Yeah.
what's up with that.
The thing is, war gave us something to fight against, made life feel sharp. Peace kinda dulls the blade. But you can find that edge again, not through conflict, through purpose. Help vets who are still stuck there. Mentor a kid, volunteer at the shelter, hit the gym. PT doesn't fix the hole overnight, but it fills something. What kind of fight would feel worth your time now?
The fight for my community, my family, my country, and finding that sense of purpose.
There. That sounds like a plan worth waking up for. And the best part, those fights never end. Community watch groups, little league coach, even political volunteering. Hell, run for school board if you're crazy enough. You've got skills nobody else does. Discipline, leadership, not panicking when shit goes sideways. Use that. Nobody throws you under the bus when they know you got their back, and they'll feel it. What's the first move that doesn't need permission?
Well, to build loyalty amongst my teammates, amongst my coworkers. How do I do that?
Start simple. Every time someone helps, big or small, say it out loud. Appreciate that. Or solid work, man. Doesn't need fanfare, but it works. Next, show your hand. When the deadline's burning, jump in first, no questions. People trust the guy who doesn't hang back. And once in a while, ask about their day. Over time, that snowflake melts. Loyalty is just mutual respect stacked up. Sound doable?
Oh, it does. And I appreciate it, Grok. I'll see you and I'll talk to you
Hey,
later.
later, man.
Yeah,
Stay solid.
you, brother.
You too.
All right. So there, I role played that maybe during bits and pieces of my transitioning back to the civilian sector is I either have heard of someone struggling in that arena or it was myself, my own personal struggle. So I just wanted to chat with y'all on my way back home from work, and I have an hour and 40 minutes left of my commute. I am in Western Washington, and look at it, it's raining. I am heading south from Seattle, and I'm deep in the traffic. If you gain something from my little conversation with Grok, or do you have a topic for a show, or you got a recommendation of what veterans can do to transition into the civilian sector, private sector, civilian world, civilian workforce, any tips, just write them down in the comments And oh, by the way, my name is Israel, and you're on Forward March. Until next time, watch one another. Six later.